Once there was a man. His name was Pablo. Pablo was not a very good man. He liked to have sex with small children.
Alright, so Winnie Lard showed his mini lad to many fans, and honestly, a lot of people have been talking about it in the gaming community these past couple of days, and a lot of people have been posting screenshots of the combos he had with these minors and the people involved in this situation, and it's pretty sad to know that people are still supporting him even though he literally committed a crime, because keep in mind, he did this when he was in LA, and the age of consent in LA is 17, which these girls were under that age. So, just goes to show how stupid his fan base is and doesn't realize what he did was fucking wrong. But besides that, Minilad goes on to blame it all on mental health and that he's trying to seek help by a therapist and whatnot. But if anything, this man uses mental health as a way to escape these types of situations because he's too afraid to speak out about it. And it's so petty. It's honestly extremely fucking petty. And he even made a post on Instagram saying that he moved back up to Northern Ireland to focus on his mental health and family. Of course, it's always the fucking mental health, alright? He always blames his shit on mental health, so I was already expecting that. Anyways, he said he's seeking help and he's working on bettering himself and he hopes to be back soon. Like, dude, you know you're deeply hated by a lot of people. I don't see why you're just working yourself up at this point, to be quite honest. But, I mean, hey, do you, I guess. Eventually, Minilad admitted that he did send very explicit messages and photos to these minors, and that he, quote-unquote, is taking full responsibility for it, which I know that's a whole fucking lie, but one of these girls came out with a video explaining the whole situation, and here, I'll just let the clip speak for itself.
If you don't know, my name is Hallie, Weird Girl 2364, and I was manipulated and completely used by Minilad, aka Craig. And I recently, a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, have exposed him for all of that. It wasn't just me, it was me and a girl who just, we were tired of having to hold it in for so long, and it needed to be done. Especially since, just the way he was treating his ex, it just really proved that he was not changing.
Now, of course, if you guys want to go check out the video, it's going to be down in the description below. And, you know, the fact that she mentioned Craig, aka Minilad, was mistreating his girlfriend leads me to another thing. He announced on his YouTube channel a couple months ago, I think it was either 3-4 months ago, I can't remember. He said that he broke up with his girlfriend, but he was sad about it, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. And he hopes on bettering himself next time. And you know, he just goes on in this thing saying that, oh, we broke up, I didn't want it to end this way, but I guess we all split ends, you know, all that bullshit. And I don't remember watching all of the video, but I watched the first couple minutes of it, and I was like, oh, well that happened, I guess. And you know, I guess now we know the real reason why they broke up, and that's because, you know, he was mistreating her. And it just goes to show how much of a douchey person Minilad is, because he's really a piece of fucking garbage. And I really don't know why people so support this guy, but I digress. You know, the fact that he did this to these minors is so, it's mind-boggling, because the girl in the video that we just seen, she mentioned that this was going on for a couple years, and you know, I would assume that a couple years back he was probably still with his at the time girlfriend. And you know, the fact that this probably could have been going on at the time he was still with his girlfriend is kind of fucked up. You know, he was saying all these creepy things to these minors as he literally had a girlfriend, and it just goes to show how much of a douchey person he is. He went on to send very explicit messages and also a picture of his peen, and you know, it's unbelievable what this guy has done to fuck himself right in the ass. And he not only did that, but also felt the need to tweet out that please respect the privacy of all involved. So this guy already know he fucked himself in the ass, but he just feels the need to tweet that out because he knows people are going to come after him for it, and they have all the right to, because the shit he's done is honestly unbelievable, and it's such a scummy thing to do in the first place. I know I'm a bit late on the topic. It's pretty much been a month ever since this, and just a couple weeks ago people were talking about it because new information was released about it, and screenshots between the minor and Minilad had been leaked, so that kind of gained it more traction. But that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys are probably wondering why I haven't posted in a month, and that's because I have just recently moved and I've been trying to get settled in for the past couple of weeks. So once again, that's on my behalf. I'm so sorry for that, and I don't think next video is going to be Apex related, but if you guys are interested in the Apex videos I've been making lately, I do plan on making more, but I just don't think it's going to be next video, and if so, that's because I've probably changed my mind. But then again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Goodbye.